Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are watching casinos make absolutely no sense. Let's begin. Have you actually ever been to a casino, by the way?
The place you go to bet on a bunch of random games so that you can win big and retire early. One major factor to actually winning big, though, is losing the delusion. Because from the moment you step in there, there ain't a single thing that's not against you.
Slot machines are literally the worst thing in existence. Like, if you play slot machines, I feel sorry for you. You're gonna 100% lose everything, basically.
Every trip to the casino starts the same way. Either yourself or some of your boys suggest a Hall of Fame link-up that consists of going to the casino. Surprisingly, the plans actually make it out the group chat, and y'all niggas are now on the way there. But once you finally get there, oh my gosh. I'll never forget the very first time I arrived at a casino. You pull up to the front, you show them your ID, and after staring into your soul for what feels like 10 minutes, they let you in. Instantly. I was flashbanged with vibrant colors everywhere, big ass slot machines all over the place, and the most retro arcade noises I've ever heard at once.
Yeah. That's literally like how I imagine casino in United States. He's doing very US perspective over here, because in UK, well, you also hear like literally the arcade noises when you go to like casino, you know?
Like, I'm talking, you step foot into a casino, and it deadass feels like your body is about to transcend with the amount of stimulation they hit you. Your ass will be sitting there trying to process.
I don't understand why it's like so bloody colorful. It's like maybe it adds to like the addictive nature of the thing. By the way, fun fact over here: in most circumstances, casinos are banned in Poland. So I will probably I will never be attending a casino in my country, probably like ever. Unless I want to deal with the police.
That's where the hell you just brought yourself until you realize you should probably move, because otherwise you've now been standing in the same spot like a weirdo. And so you go walk around. But after only walking around for a couple of minutes, you quickly realize you don't know where the f you're going.
Yeah.
Because casinos want you to stay there for as long as possible. As the longer you're there, the more likely you are to spend. And so that being said, they're built like mazes. And
that actually makes sense. Because like there's actually a lot, like the way it's constructed, it does make sense, because like if you want to keep people longer in a certain place, you will construct something like this, which is very maze-like, because it's like it gives them more exposure to the games they can play, basically. So yeah, that's totally makes sense. Okay.
No, but y'all niggas, but I never f***ed with mazes growing up. Only difference is now I'm the one actually in the maze. There's no arrows, there's no windows, there's no clocks. You don't know where you can go for drinks. Hell, even the washrooms can be hard to find. All while a bunch of random ass machines scream at you to come win the jackpot. Don't lose the people you came in with, because I promise you, you'll never see them again. Not to mention, as you go around, everyone you run into looks miserable. Take a look around the casino, and it don't matter who you look at, they're pissed off. It can be a nigga who works there or a complete stranger.
You'll see like 80-year-old grandpa literally like wasting his life savings on like a gamba machine.
Stare for too long, because you might be their 13th reason. But at least once you finally make it to one of the right exits of the maze, you're rewarded with free drinks. Get yourself a 7-Up or a Pepsi. I don't know why everyone says it's free, because you will be paying for it shortly. After walking around for a hot minute, you finally decide it's time to sit down and actually try one of these games. And fuck, are these games bullshit. By this point, surrounding you has been nothing but bright, colorful, flashy-ass slot machines that are designed to give you the same dopamine rush as a 5-year-old loading up YouTube shorts for the first time.
Yeah.
Casinos love to do this thing where they'll place a bunch of slot machines literally everywhere throughout the floor when you first enter, trying to convince you that they're all different games, even though every single one is rigged. And for some reason, older niggas love these machines and have a cartoonishly large amount of money deposited every single time. Yeah. Except I don't know why or how they go so hard on these machines, because when you try to play one, it don't take a lot of spins until you realize they're straight up ridiculous. On the smaller scale, you have the traditional, or I guess OG slots that require you spinning the same 3 things in a row and you win your bread. No flashy effects, no player contribution bonus. Hell, I don't even know if these play music. Just burning through your money in a boring, old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Then you got the dopamine final boss of slots, where the screen is so f***ing long, niggas gotta break their neck just to read the jackpot. Except, I don't even know why you're looking up there, because you'll never win that shit a day in your life.
That's true.
These machines carry the ability to blind you with flashing colors and effects.
Honestly, I hate these types of machines. Like, I hate slot machines so much because, like, my friend wasted a lot of money on them. I never did. He did. But I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm never winning that. I'm gonna play some blackjack or poker. Higher chance of winning than like on slots machines, literally.
Death, especially if Gramps
And then they kick you out because you're counting cards, by the way.
before you wear a hearing aid and carry the most slot symbols I've ever seen in my life. By the time you reach a couple of spins on these machines, you realize you need to have like 5 symbols connect just to get a line pay. And you never know how much the symbols are worth regardless. Just straight clicking the button hoping for the best. If you're not spinning with a reasonable size bet, even when something does finally connect, you're winning 25 cents. Or a couple of
25 cents. You're gonna be rich.
bucks at best. Because if you're doing cent bets or singular dollar spins, the payout ain't even close to being worth it.
$5 for a bonus?
For the payout to be worth it, you'd have to bet more. But you'd also have to be out of your damn mind to actually do so, because after 4 $25 spins, you're down $100, which only takes a couple of seconds to burn through. The whole idea quickly becomes to spin until you hit a bonus, which is triggered by landing on however many special symbols are needed, but you don't know how long until you do so, and there's a high chance you never actually hit one. So these machines gotta go down as one of the worst games of all time. But don't worry, cause on the off chance you do in fact win big, they, for whatever reason, sound a loud ass alarm. So everyone in that building knows you won big as well. But
yeah, it's the loud ass alarm is there because like they think you just robbed them, yeah, literally.
saying all of this, somehow slots generate the majority of casinos' revenue.
Well, yeah, because it's a bloody stupid game, obviously. Like you sit down, you waste money. That's why it generates most money. Also, you have old people literally coming there being like, I'm gonna spin the slot machine, yes. And then they waste half of their bloody life savings somehow. And that's how you make money.
What? You don't only gotta play slots. You can leave and go try the virtual tables instead.
Yeah.
But I promise it'll only take about 10 minutes.
Roulette isn't good either, I would say.
Until you start feeling the desire to bang your head. If I'm playing on a virtual blackjack table and I see I'm dealt a 20, without hesitation, the computer gets 21. Every single fucking time.
I never play virtual ones. I never do. I never did. Because like when the computer is like, you know, the computer knows, the computer knows everything, And it's like, you get 20, boom, 21. You get, let's say, I don't know, 15, and you do double down, and then you magically get 8 or something, and it's like, I see, okay, yeah, sure. Or like you double down and you get 21, but the computer already had 21, so it's pretty draw, I think. Would it be a draw? Which one is actually more solid, jackpot or draw? Wait, actually, which is more solid, when you double down and get 21, or you already have a jackpot? I think when you already have a jackpot, you win straight away. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on the rules, to be honest.
Sometimes just to piss you off more, they'll draw like 5 different cards in your face. So you're actually sitting over here thinking, ooh, shit, he's on like card 4. There ain't no way he don't bust here. And then still get 21. Listen, I ain't no conspiracist, but when it comes to casino virtual tables, I absolutely am. Cause there ain't no way this shit ain't an upright scam. At the virtual tables, you'll notice each player has their own screen in front of them, all pointing towards bigger screens where everyone's playing their own unique and individual games. Is what I thought. Everyone is playing together. When you hit the home button, you are essentially choosing a lobby, or I guess in this case, a table to join. But a lot of these options show the word video, which means 100% of the game is handled digitally and strictly uses RNG to determine outcomes. So then why does everyone get the same hand? For instance, if you and your boy click the blackjack option, you'll both be dealt the same hand and the dealers will have the same hand as well. On both of your screens, you'll see the same cards on the table.
Okay.
But here's the thing though. You guys don't have to choose the same option, and neither does anyone else. Meaning some of y'all can stand and some of y'all can hit. At this point, everyone is responsible for their individual choices. But if that's the case, why the fuck does everyone get the same hand? As if what? The computer's finna calculate the most favorable payout for the casino based off of everyone's choice? I've tried Baccarat multiple times, but on virtual tables, it feels like a cartoon. There's been too many times where I bet on player or banker and one of my boys goes and counter bets me with a lower amount and I somehow lose every single time without fail. If I bet 50 on banker, he'll bet 20 on player. If I bet 20 on player, he'll bet 5 on banker. Oh my god. It deadass feels like if there's...
Honestly, the moment we digitalized casinos, I feel like we literally like decided that we want to be scammed, pretty much. Yeah. Honestly, when you think about like, if you ever go into a bloody casino and you see all of them being all digital, find the exit, leave, go home, do whatever. It's not worth it.
Multiple people playing on these virtual tables, whoever bets the least wins. But once again, why are we even able to play in the same lobby? Probably because it's easier for the computer to track the lowest payout. I mean, shit, if I'm a casino and I'm trying to make as much money as possible, would I rather pay out $100 or $40? You don't have to play at the slot machines or even virtual tables. You can go play at the real tables instead. Except they all have the house edge, hence why every nigga will tell you the house always wins. Craps is a table game that lets you bet on the outcome of 2 dice. Put simply, a common strategy a lot of players follow is to bet the pass line and then pray you get a 7 or 11 on the first roll. Because if you don't, you're now going for a 4, a 5, a 6, an 8, a 9, or a 10. With one simple rule in place, just don't roll a 7. You think to yourself, damn, that's low-key kind of simple. I just gotta not roll one number with 2 dice. Like, this should be free bread. Until you look at the chart and realize that 7 is the most common fucking number to roll. You could play the any 7 bet, resulting in a win if it's rolled the next turn. And I mean, it is the most common number to roll after all. The only issue is the casino doesn't pay you true odds. So even when you win, they still win as well. Blackjack tables are still similar to the virtual blackjack tables, just this time with a real human being instead of a computer. It's still blackjack though. And the game starts on the player, so if you bust, the dealer don't even gotta play. They just take your chips away. It don't help that on busy nights, you'll be seated with like 5 dudes. So now you're on the verge of getting jumped if you ever hit when you weren't supposed to. Roulette tables have a green square, sometimes they have more than one, but no one consistently bets on green, so if the ball ever lands on it, the house wins. In Baccarat, you're betting on which hand gets closest to 9 between the banker and the player, but because banker is 1.2% more likely to...
Yeah. Honestly, this video reminds me why I went to casino once in my life and never came back.
Do so.
I have more fun playing like games that have casino functions in them without getting like proper money out of it than, you know, getting money.
If you bet on that hand and win, they don't pay you 1-to-1. When you look at all these games, you'll notice they all have little percentages of an advantage against players. But when billions of dollars are being gambled regularly, those little percentages add up quickly. It's like they got this big ass building with a bunch of different games you can play, but it only logically makes sense to play like one of them. Because you're not actually against the house, but rather the visitors. But it don't matter because despite all of this, casinos are still making billions of dollars every year. So clearly they're doing something right. If you ever find yourself at the casino, there's a lot of negative states of mind your brain can end up in.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking, if you're there and you just start losing, you'll deadass go through the 5 stages of grief. Because it legit takes 2 seconds to lose money at the casino, it's common for you to want to chase your losses. Every time I start losing, instantly, I tell myself I gotta at least get back to where I was at before. It don't even matter the game I'm playing. I must get it back. Then once I do, my nervous system regulates again. So now I have to try to leave positive. And then I lose. And now my dumbass is here in this infinite loop of losing, winning it back, trying to win more, losing it again. Before you know it, it's been hours and you've made absolutely 0 progress.
Nah, man, you're in negative. You're literally in negatives at that point probably, but you don't realize it.
It don't help that if you're with a group of people and even one of them starts winning, you're now just sitting there watching them win, contemplating on whether or not you should take more money out because it'll be different this time. I swear the only way to beat the casino is to go in with an amount you're willing to lose. And to be honest, you ain't really beating the casino because you're still losing. You're better off just not going at all.
Yeah.
Even if it's your first time going and you leave positive, never go back because your time is coming. But the worst part about losing has gotta be when you realize what else you could have done with that money. The most I'd ever lost in one night was a couple hundreds of bucks, and I remember brushing it off like it was no big deal in the moment, until I realized I could have paid a month's worth of an important bill, groceries, my damn setup. But no, instead I threw it in the garbage. So when niggas I run into in my day-to-day life be talking about how they lost thousands of dollars,
wait, $26,000?
I can only imagine what's going through their head.
Yeah.
All in all, the casino is a very interesting place. The environment is built to keep you there. It's filled with bullshit ass games. Your brain ends up playing tricks on itself. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah
it's
blah.
Literally a legal robbery.
Honestly, that's the best way you can describe a bloody casino. Legal robbery. Yeah.
I mean, you tell me. Do you think there's a reason why people say the house always wins, or does the house not always win? It's just a matter of who's visiting.
Nah, house always wins unless you get lucky. Like you have 1% chance of like getting money back or like winning something big, you know.
I gotta cut this shit off again, man. Top started to sound crazy again, bruh.
Okay. Honestly, I think I've watched this. Yeah, I subscribed to this guy on my other like YouTube account. I watched some of his videos. I just like never, you know, watched this one actually. Huh, fun. Gotta leave a like. So yeah, have you ever been to a casino? Have you actually won big? Maybe. Who knows? Not me. If you did, comment down below. And yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction, you can also leave a like. You know, you can also subscribe. You should check out this video yourself. It's in the link is in the description. You know, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.